Welcome to today's edition of 3 Minutes of Halacha. Today I want to address the question of Tovu, of the 5 psukim that we recite prior to beginning the Birchot HaShachar. The interesting thing about Tovu is it's a collection of psukim that date back to the time of the Gaonim. However, these psukim are subject to a number of different questions and controversies. The controversies begin actually with the pasuk of Tovu. The Maharshal was of the position that we shouldn't recite it at all, because how is it possible to begin our tefillot with a pasuk that comes from Bil'am HaRasha, from a prophet who wanted to curse the Jews? On the other hand, we know, based on the Gemara and Sanhedrin, that all of Bilam's curses were transformed into blessings, and therefore Tovu could be said in a shul, and the Rav Soloveitchik noted it should be said because it talks about the beauty of the sanctuaries of the Jewish people. Nevertheless, Tovu, this pasuk, is not mentioned in Shulchan Aruch, nor in the Tur Shulchan Aruch. And it is one that some people to this very day skip. The next pasuk, the pasuk of Ani Berov Chastecha, has another controversy around it, because we're not sure when it should be said. Some sources suggest that pasuk should be said before we enter into shul, where others say it should be said once we're in shul, ready to daven. Harav Dr. Alter Halevi Hilvitz, one of the editors of the Encyclopedia Talmudit, in an article that he wrote in the Sinai, the journal, suggested that really there were 2 customs regarding this pasuk. The first was the custom of Rav Haigon, who said that we said this pasuk before we entered into shul because this pasuk has 10 words. And this was the way we were able to assure that we had a minyan about ready to enter into shul. Whereas Rav Amram Gaon was of the opinion, no, this pasuk should be said when we're in shul, because this is the way that we begin our preparation for tefillah itself. The next pasuk of Ani Ahavti, of Hashem Ahavti, is a pasuk actually that some customs would say and some don't. It has been incorporated into our regular Tovu. And the 4th pasuk, V'ani Eshtachavem, that pasuk is the most controversial of all because it's not a pasuk. It doesn't exist anywhere in Tanakh, and actually is a variation in a pasuk that is phrased in the plural form in Tehillim that has been adopted for our tefillot because this opening piece is all in the singular, and so is transformed into the singular form. The 5th pasuk, V'ani tefilati lecha Hashem, I pray before you, God, I am prayer, is actually the way we make our final plea before we begin actually saying brachot. That final plea is that this should be an Eit Ratzon, a time when you're ready to accept our tefillot. It should be accepted berov chastecha, with the ultimate grace of God, aneni b'emet yishecha, and it should be responded to by God with his salvation. The Tovu serves as the introduction to the Birchot HaShachar.